My name is John Calvert, and today we're going to take another look at groups, another way that we can use groups in a lesson, and we're going to look at how layer order can affect our lessons. So if we look directly into our lesson, we'll notice that we've got what's called a prediction window. Underneath the prediction window there's a hundreds chart, and the second grade students that would be doing this would have to try to figure out what number is above the number being shown, below the number being shown, and to the left and to the right. You can notice by the directions here it says, oh yes, you can drag this prediction window, giving the teacher the opportunity to try a different number to check for understanding. Okay. Now, the thing about this is, this would not be possible if it weren't for layers. You'll notice that the language objectives at the top and the directions don't move when I move the prediction window. And like that, neither does the hundreds chart beneath the prediction window. Now, if I click that prediction window, I'll notice that it's locked up in the top right corner. If I click the padlock, I'll see that it's not only locked, but it's also allowing me to move it. So that's useful. That prevents students from accidentally deleting the prediction window or resizing it or rotating it. Now I'm going to unlock that prediction window, and I'm actually going to change the transparency so that we can see what's happening underneath the prediction window. There's our hundreds chart, just a simple scan from a black line master. I'm going to bring some opacity back into the window. Now you'll notice that there's darker bands here. That's because this prediction window is an assortment of boxes that have been grouped together to create what looks like a seamless blue prediction window. So let's make it fully opaque and ungroup it so that we can really get to the bottom of what this construction is. So I ungroup. I'm going to have to ungroup again. I'm going to have to ungroup again. Now we start seeing how this works. So for instance, this guy, let's bring this all the way down. This is just a giant window. A bunch of giant boxes that have been scaled up and grouped together to create the prediction window. Okay? Just giant rectangles that have all been grouped together to create a seamless blue. If I give it a different outline color, it makes it even more transparent here. Let's see if we can do that. There we go. All these different boxes being grouped together to create our prediction window. Now, when we have our prediction window, we want to make sure that the directions are at the top and that they're locked. So, you click the directions, you click the down pointing arrow next to them, and you go down to order and make sure that bring to front is selected so that this will always be in front of our prediction window. Same thing with the language objectives. You make sure that they're brought to front. Now let's go down a bit. Let's add a new page, and let's use something from our lesson activity toolkit. Specifically, the tools section. Go into tools, we'll do a click and reveal square. Okay, we'll put 2 of them down. Okay, now a click and reveal square basically allows you to put in like a concentration game. So we can do a simple equation. Let's do 8 plus 2 equals. Okay. And this equation is going to go underneath this square. Of course, we need the answer. And that's going to go underneath this square. But if I drag my click and reveal square to the number, you'll notice that it is in the wrong layer. We need to bring these to back or bring the equations to front. So I can click the equation on the left, go down to order, say send to back. That's going to put it behind that click and reveal square. I'm going to click on the right click and reveal square and bring that to front. Now, when I click the first square, it will reveal the equation and close the reveal when I click it again, and likewise with the other one. So you can see how order is important with the click and reveal squares. Okay, so there we have it. We've looked at how you can put together assemblies of shapes to make something like a prediction window using groups. And the order here is important because you want the language objectives and the directions to be on top of the prediction window and the hundreds chart to be underneath it. We've also looked at how layer order and lessons is important. So for instance, with our lesson activity toolkit click and reveals, they have to be on top of the things that you're trying to cover up. Hope this was informative, and have fun making your Smart Notebook lessons.